This time, we will introduce and explain the secret backstory of Puella Magi Madoka Magica. Puella Magi Madoka Magica has many secrets that you won't notice just by looking at it. The first one is from episode 4 of the anime, Miracles and Magic Are Real, where Madoka is trapped by a witches. Here, the witches or familiars are saying some creepy words, but if you play this backwards, the words become proper words. Let's actually listen to it first. Here is the normal playback. I don't understand what you're saying at all. I'll try playing this in reverse. In Japanese, I can hear them saying things like, "Today was really fun. I want to go again. Next time, I'll bring my own lunch." Box which Kirsten handle name HN Ellie is described in the official guidebook as follows. A recluse girl gives the real me can go anywhere, just like when I was a child. I'm jealous and longing for the outside world. That's why that voice is probably a happy memory from my childhood. Next is reverse playback from Magia Record. Eileen Gray's lines in Part 2, Chapter 6, Episode 4 of the main story also become Japanese when played backwards. First, here is the original audio. I have no idea what this is saying either. But if you play it backwards, in Japanese, I can hear them saying things like, "Take me to my side." Next is from Puella Magi Madoka Magica the movie, Part 2, Eternal. The scene where Kyoko commits suicide with Sayaka, who has become Octavia von Sekendorf. If you look closely at the explosion scene, you'll see illustrations of Sayaka and Kyoko. This is that scene. Did you see it? Let's watch it in slow playback. This is a nice gesture from the movie production staff. I feel like Sayaka and Kyoko were rewarded a little bit with this. Next is about the runes. The runes are characters carved into soul gems or written within a witch's barrier. Of course, it's Madoka Magica's original. The runes is also thought to be the language of incubators, as the runes were also used in the past video that QB showed Madoka in episode 11 of the anime. The runes cannot be read normally, but was deciphered by a German fan. It was deciphered based on the witch's familiar who appeared in the first episode singing a German song. What was published in the setting material collection of the official guidebook that was later released was completely the same as what the fans deciphered, and Japanese otakus respected the German fans and praised their achievements. If you actually try to decipher the runes, you will often find that their names are written in scenes where characters appear. There are also many other patterns related to the story, such as the runes that say Tasukenakateo when Mommy appears. But there are some humorous ones too. For example, in the scene where Charlotte appears, "Watashi ha homu homu ha desu" is written in the runes. You can see the creator's playfulness. By the way, there are 3 types of fonts for the runes. There are 3 types of characters: modern characters, ancient characters, and musical characters. If you don't understand all of this, you won't be able to fully read the runes. The attention to detail is amazing. The last thing I will introduce and explain is something like an urban legend. In Japan, Madoka Magica was scheduled to air for 3 months with 12 episodes and 1 season, but it ended up being aired for 4 months with a hiatus in between. The reason is that the 10th episode aired on March 11, 2011, that is, at the time of the Great East Japan earthquake. Not really, but it wasn't the time to broadcast anime. Moreover, in episodes 10 and onwards, there's a depiction of Walpurgisnicht destroying the city. Furthermore, as a result, residents had to evacuate to the gymnasium, but the evacuation situation was very similar to the one at the time of the Great East Japan earthquake and could not be broadcast. When it was actually broadcast on TV, most of the evacuation scenes were cut and can only be seen on DVD and Blu-ray. Considering the situation at the time of the earthquake, this is probably inevitable. However, the relationship between Madoka Magica and disasters does not end there. On the day the final Blu-ray volume was released, a large typhoon directly hit Japan. A large typhoon hit Japan directly in time for the theatrical release of Phantom of the Kill, and an earthquake occurred on the day of the release. As a result, trains stopped and some fans were unable to go to movie theaters, resulting in a huge disaster. In this way, Madoka Magica is mysteriously prone to disasters, but a new movie Walpurgisnicht Rising is scheduled to be released in the winter of 2024. I just hope that the movie will be released safely without any problems. What did you think? I would be happy if I could get even just one person interested in watching Japanese anime manga. I will post again. So please subscribe to the channel if you like.